Right now at 5, day one of a hearing that could move the case of a 10-year-old girl's murder to juvenile court.
You're watching WKBT La Crosse. This is News 8 Now at 5.
Good evening, everyone, and thanks for joining us for News 8 Now at 5. I'm Ken Kozarowski. An emotional day. It was an emotional day for friends and family of Lily Peters as the 15-year-old accused of her murder heads back to court. News 8 Now's Michael Germain was at the Chippewa County Courthouse today. He has the latest.
The 15-year-old suspect in the homicide of Lily Peters appeared in court today. It's an effort to waive him back into the juvenile system. The reverse waiver hearing is an attempt by the suspect's defense team to have his case moved back to juvenile court. The hearing is expected to last several days. Today, Judge Stephen Gibbs laid the foundation for how evidence will be presented as the hearing moves forward. First, no crime scene photos are allowed to be shown during the hearing, including photos or videos of the suspect. Additionally, prosecutors will not be allowed to talk about Lily Peters' character or personal history.
I view the petition as nothing more than a pleading which Mr. Cohen needs to prove. He has 3 factors he needs to prove. I am not going to use the petition in any way whatsoever to help him prove that. He has alleged things. If they don't come in to court, they won't be considered by the court.
Lily Peters was reported missing the night of April 24th, 2022. Her body was later found close to her home. The 15-year-old charged in her death is facing first-degree intentional homicide and 2 counts of sexual assault. The hearings are scheduled to continue into this week. Ken?
Michael Germain in Chippewa County. Thank you, Michael. For more information on this case, visit our News 8000 website, or you can download our free News 8000 app. The last former Minneapolis police officer to face sentencing for the killing of George Floyd learned his fate today for his role in Floyd's death. Officer Tu Tao was convicted of aiding and abetting second-degree manslaughter. Tao was sentenced by a Minneapolis judge to 4 years and 9 months in prison. This is longer than the state recommended guidelines. During the hearing, Tao spoke for several minutes about his growth as a Christian since Floyd's death, but denied his role in it.
I did not commit these crimes. My conscience is clear. I will not be a Judas, nor join a mob in self-preservation, or betray my God, nor the true faithful countrymen who found this country under the fear and majesty of God.
Tao's sentence in state court will run concurrently with his 3.5-year sentence on a separate federal civil rights conviction. His attorney says they will appeal. The La Crosse Fire Department responded to a garage fire early this morning. According to a press release by the La Crosse Fire Department, when crews arrived at the scene around 2 a.m., they found a detached garage and camper in flames. Crews were able to put the fire out quickly and keep it from spreading to the nearby house. Now, the house did sustain some heat damage. None of the residents were hurt, but one firefighter was injured. LCFD is investigating the cause of that fire. Part of 11th Street South is closed starting today. Mayo Clinic Health System in La Crosse closed the section of 11th Street South that runs from the front of the Cancer and Surgery building and along the east side of the clinic. That street will be closed from August 7th through the 13th for utility work related to the construction of the new hospital. During this time, patients and visitors are asked to use the Market Street entrance to get to the emergency department and to drop off and pick up patients at the hospital and Cancer and Surgery building. Acts of vandalism have closed the showers at Great River Landing. According to a city official, there have been issues with people breaking the dowels that hold up the shower curtains. There have also been issues with people trying to break into the coin return. Because of the vandalism, the showers are not operational and they have been closed indefinitely. The City of Mauston's public speaking rules include a poor word choice. That's according to a longtime political science and free speech expert at UW-Madison. We've previously introduced you to the Mauston Mayor's document outlining new speaking guidelines for public comment portions of city meetings. Longtime UW-Madison political science professor Howard Schwaber says most of the document is harmless to free speech. He says the rule that comments, quote, should not be an attack on an individual, institution, or organization is really the only problematic line here. That's because it puts what he calls a chilling effect on a resident's First Amendment rights.
If a rule is written in such a way that a reasonable reader will look and say, oh, I'd better not say what I'm thinking because I might get in trouble, that's a chilling effect. And the First Amendment protects against that.
Schwaber recommends that line be rewritten to include more descriptive examples of what's not allowed. As it is, he says, attack lacks enough specificity. The rules document is on the agenda for tomorrow night's Mauston Common Council meeting. Not a bad start to the work week temperature-wise. On a bike ride earlier today, and there was a nice little pleasant breeze going on. Hoping that sticks around the rest of the week. Let's bring in Bill Grahl for the latest in our forecast. Bill?
Yeah, Ken, the rest of the week looking fairly seasonable, meaning temperatures generally in the low to mid 80s. We'll dive into the details about that coming up in just a few minutes. First of all, though, a review of yesterday. A lot of you were not happy with the fact that the widespread rainfall missed our area. And if you were watching me last Friday evening, that low was forecast to track almost right across the southern portions of our viewing area. Well, starting later Friday night, the forecast model started trending it farther to the south, and that's exactly what happened. Unfortunately, it tracked much farther south with rain, widespread rain across southern Minnesota through Iowa, portions of Illinois, and Indiana. So good news if you have outdoor plans. If you had outdoor plans yesterday, bad news because we could have used that soaking rainfall across the region. So just some isolated to widely scattered showers yesterday, especially north and west of La Crosse. But temperatures today, low to mid 80s for highs, including 83 in Eau Claire, 84 in La Crosse, even some 70s in Preston, Decorah, and Viroqua. Kind of a mix of sun and clouds right now. A few isolated showers popping up on radar. A few earlier over Chippewa and Eau Claire counties. Those have fizzled. Now over Clark County, some isolated showers and thunderstorms, and a few isolated showers over parts of southeastern Minnesota, but these are quickly kind of falling apart. Current temperatures, low to mid 80s in the La Crosse area and Eau Claire. That small chance for a shower this evening. Otherwise, slightly sticky overnight with that low of 61, but not overly humid by any stretch. Any more rain chances this week? I'll discuss in detail with my 8-day forecast coming up.
Sounds good. Thanks, Bill. Former President Donald Trump's legal fight over his alleged attempts to change the outcome of the 2020 presidential election is just getting started. Both sides now filing new court motions. Natalie Brand has the details.
Former President Trump's lawyers say the Justice Department is trying to unnecessarily keep their client quiet.
What the Biden administration is trying to do is prevent the press from learning about exculpatory and helpful information, evidence that the people have a right to know about.
The special counsel who's charged Trump in connection with January 6th and his alleged efforts to overturn the 2020 election has filed a request for a protective order to put restrictions on Trump publicly releasing evidence shared with his legal team. Prosecutors cited a recent social media post in which Trump said, "If you go after me, I'm coming after you." The government argued Trump's statements could have a harmful, chilling effect on witnesses or adversely affect the fair administration of justice in this case. The intensifying legal fights come as voters remain extremely polarized over the former president and his latest bid for the White House.
I think it's going to be a challenging race with what's going on with President Trump.
While some GOP voters say Trump's cases are taking attention away from other issues, a new CBS News poll finds most Republicans view the indictments as an attempt to stop Trump's 2024 campaign.
I mean, it doesn't matter to me. They can indict him 100 times. It's silly.
But the majority of Americans surveyed see the indictments and ongoing investigations as upholding the rule of law and defending democracy.
Former President Trump could still face another legal battle, this time in the state of Georgia. Fulton County's DA has been looking into Trump's attempts to replace electoral college electors in that state with electors who would have been loyal to Trump, in spite of the fact that Biden won the popular vote there. Just ahead, the first day of school is just around the corner, but so is flu season. Health officials are encouraging parents to vaccinate their kids for the flu and COVID-19. We'll be right back.
your toilets in need of an upgrade? Not only can older toilets be uncomfortable, they can also clog more and increase your utility bills. At Maxwell White, we offer professionally trusted Kohler toilets. Our popular best-selling toilet is the Kohler Highline, available in various heights to provide ultimate accessibility and ease of use. Don't wait. Start enjoying the exceptional power, innovation, and water-saving sustainability of a new Kohler toilet. Trust the toilet experts at Maxwell White. Plumbing done right. Call today.
Look, Mom, I found one.
Oh, yeah, you did, but we need an ATM from our bank, unless you want to spend a small fortune in fees.
No, thank you. Banking with BMO means more fee-free ATMs than the 2 largest U.S. banks combined, including places like pharmacies and grocery stores.
Saving money and more convenient. Look at you being so helpful.
What'd you expect? You're studying at a help stop.
That's you.
That's me, at a desk.
When a bank helps you get and stay ahead, that's the BMO effect. Holman Custom Collision and Service is your one-stop auto repair shop, locally owned and operated for over 20 years. Did your vehicle sustain hail damage in the recent storm? Holman Custom Collision and Service offers paintless dent repair, which can be used to repair most hail damage. Call now to set up an appointment for one of our qualified PDR technicians to closely examine your hail damage. We will generate a detailed hail damage estimate and help you work with your insurance company. Holman Custom Collision and Service, off the beaten path, 307 Ryan Street, Holman.
Stop into Lee Botkins for the hottest deal in August. This month, you can use your Red Hot ticket to get any item in the store for $10. Rent a gaming system, living room group, a TV for the big game, or get back to school with a new computer. Rent anything in the store for $10 for the first 2 weeks during the month of August. Don't miss this event. Hurry in for the best deal this August with the Red Hot ticket from Lee Botkins Rent to Own.
What you want, when you want it. Lee Botkins Rent to Own.
Are you tired of living with a wet, musty basement? Let the professionals at All-Star Basements find the right waterproofing solutions for your needs. We do it all, from leaks, seepage, and flooding issues to foundation repair and radon mitigation and mud jacking. We service all of southern Minnesota, northern Iowa, and western Wisconsin. Our services come with a lifetime transferable warranty and our low price guarantee. So stop living with a damp, smelly basement. Call us today for a free estimate or find us online at allstarbasements.com.
The news continues on News 8 Now. Expect more.
The Red Cross has modified its blood donation policy to allow more gay men to donate blood. In line with rules set by the FDA, the organization's previous policies banned most gay men from donating blood regardless of their health. Back in May, the FDA changed those rules to rely more on screening questions about specific behaviors and medications to reduce the risk of transmitting HIV. Now, effective today, the Red Cross has officially adopted those changes and are putting them into practice. According to the CDC, more than 80,000 people died from a drug overdose involving opioids in 2021. But a new study shows only about a third of adults with opioid use disorder received any type of treatment for substance abuse, and only about 1 in 5 received medication. It's estimated that roughly 2.5 million adults in the U.S. have an opioid use disorder. As summer nears the end and school year begins, it's a good time to think about getting those fall vaccinations against viruses that circulate in the colder weather. The so-called triple-demic of COVID-19, flu, and RSV spread throughout the country last winter. To prevent history from repeating itself, health officials are encouraging everyone to get vaccinated against COVID-19 and the flu. And now there's new protections against RSV, including a shot of preventative antibodies for infants. Dr. Celine Gounder says that the same people at risk for COVID are also at risk for flu and RSV.
It's really a big picture, whether it's flu or RSV or COVID, it's really the same people. So it's infants, the elderly, pregnant women, people who are immunocompromised, people who have chronic lung, heart conditions, other chronic medical conditions, and people who live in nursing homes or other group settings.
She expects flu season to start around September or October. She says that's earlier than usual because the pandemic's masking and social distancing practices have temporarily changed when the flu begins to surge. Still ahead, cybersecurity. President Biden is meeting with education experts to discuss the growing issue of ransomware attacks on schools.
And I'm meteorologist Bill Grahl. Keeping an eye on an isolated shower chance this evening, but what about the rest of the work week? I'll have the detailed forecast coming up next.
Our phones keep us constantly connected. But what if they had a mode to help us actually connect? To limit screen time, but not quality time. And to give us rhythm instead of algorithms. Introducing Us Mode. Set your phone for human connection at US Cellular.
Get 11% off everything at Menards and elevate the look of your home. We carry the largest selection of Hunter ceiling fans, available in a huge variety of designs, finishes, and features. Ceiling fans are perfect for adding light, comfort, and style to any room, while helping you save on energy bills year-round. Get the Auberville LED ceiling fan for $89.97 after 11% rebate. Visit Menards.com to view all of our ceiling fan options today.
Save big money at Menards.
Lori Robbie enjoys working at Park Bank because she thought bigger banks had lost touch with customers. Lori also enjoys serving the community. Lori enjoys the personal connection with customers. Lori secretly enjoys reading medieval literature. Lori enjoys working with a great staff dedicated to customer success. Lori also enjoys growing hostas. So visit Lori at Park Bank in Holman to talk about your financial dreams and getting down and dirty with gardening. Park Bank, Equal Housing Lender, member FDIC.
Culligan Water takes pride in being your local water experts. We live here, work here, and dedicate our lives to improving our area's water. We deliver the world's best water treatment and the industry's best service to you. Culligan Water, your local water experts.
The La Crosse Area Builders Association Parade of Homes is August 17th through the 20th. 13 different projects including new homes, remodels, and unique builds. Search LABA Parade of Homes for more information and discover your home's potential.
Meet a doctor who connects all the dots. Oftentimes, people with low back pain, knee pain, or hip pain don't even recognize that it's actually coming from their feet. Their feet? For real? Absolutely, 100%. It can have a domino effect because their foot and their ankle aren't supported properly. Their whole body is out of whack. Getting back into whack? Good Feet arch supports could help. Keeping your body in good alignment, that can go a long way.
See what we can do for you with a free arch support fitting at the Good Feet store.
Okay guys, we're all here because US Cellular has an incredible deal. Right now you can get 4 lines with unlimited data for just $90 total. On top of that, you also get 4 free phones.
4 free phones.
US Cellular, built for us.
You expect more, so thank you for watching News 8 Now.
Welcome back, everybody. President Joe Biden is concerned about the increase in ransomware attacks on schools. So to discuss the growing issue, the White House is gathering superintendents and education technology experts. And they're going to look at ways to improve cybersecurity. Officials say they'll also be creating a new council to coordinate between the government and educational institutions. According to the White House, at least 8 states saw ransomware attacks against schools just last year. Student loan repayments are scheduled to resume in October after a pandemic-era relief program comes to an end. But not everyone is able or ready to start paying the bill. At least 46% of those surveyed in a recent U.S. News poll say they are not financially prepared to resume their student loan repayments. Others said they were unaware that repayments were restarting. Starting October 1st, the Biden administration's on-ramp relief plan will assist borrowers experiencing difficulty in resuming their payments. We were supposed to get some, I don't want to call it heavy rainfall, but some significant rainfall this weekend, but the system ended up pushing its way a little bit further south than maybe we had intended on Friday. Let's bring in Bill for maybe when the next potentially good rain chance could be coming our way.
Yeah, Ken, if you missed it earlier in the show, if you were with me on that Friday evening, the model runs later that night started trending that thing farther to the south, and that trend continued right into yesterday. So the big winners for the rainfall, southern Minnesota, Iowa, down into Illinois, instead of much of Wisconsin like the models originally were showing later last week. That's going to happen in weather, unfortunately. I wasn't happy about it. I know a lot of you weren't happy about it either, unless you had outdoor plans yesterday, of course. But let's check that allergy report for today and tomorrow. Medium symptoms both days for weed pollen, low for ragweed, and high symptoms both days for mold spores. Today we've kind of had a mix of sun and clouds, some filtered sunshine right now. Boy, right on track for those numbers. 84 the high, 65 the low. Averages are 84 and 64. 99 and 49 are the records. And again, we need some rainfall. We are already 9/10 below average for the month of August, over 3 inches below average for the year. 84 degrees with that partly sunny sky, both at the station and out at the airport. Visibility 10 miles as winds out of the west-northwest at 9, and the Mississippi is rising a bit, 4.65 feet. 83 degrees for you folks in Eau Claire, a west to northwest breeze at about 5 to 10. So fairly uniform temperatures across the tri-state area, ranging from the upper 70s to low to mid 80s, including that 84 in La Crosse, 80 in Black River Falls, 81 in Sparta, 78 in Viroqua, and 79 in Prairie du Chien. Dew points range from the upper 50s to low to mid 60s, so comfortable to slightly sticky, and those dew points may climb just a few degrees overnight, between about 61 and 63 degrees, so slightly sticky, but for early to mid-August, those numbers aren't that bad. Winds generally from the north and northwest around 5 to 10, even 15 miles per hour. So I'm keeping an eye on radar. We've got some isolated showers up to the north here, most of them falling apart except for parts of Clark County heading towards the Marshfield area. Some isolated showers there. A few more isolated showers over parts of southeastern Minnesota. You can see one just west of Wabasha County there. A few more that have kind of fallen apart west of Rochester. But I'll keep that very isolated chance for a shower in the forecast through about sunset this evening as that trough crosses southeast across the area. There's the storm system that missed us to the south over the weekend, now bringing some strong to severe storms for parts of the East Coast. Sky Tracker showing those isolated showers to about 9 or 10 o'clock. Again, they will be very few and far between. Otherwise, clear to partly cloudy overnight. Sunny to partly cloudy tomorrow and dry. And then heading into the day on Wednesday, we start the day dry, but a little frontal boundary up to the north here. You can see some showers just after noon north of Eau Claire, and that boundary gradually sinks south and east over the course of the afternoon and evening, bringing a slight chance for some showers and thunderstorms. So that's our next, what I would call best chance for some rainfall. 61 tonight, that very small chance for shower this evening, otherwise partly cloudy. Tomorrow, 85, seasonably warm with a sunny to partly cloudy sky. Again, a slight chance of afternoon and evening storms on Wednesday, 84. About every other day here. Slight chance of rain on Friday, very small chance on Sunday, and a chance next Tuesday as well. And those temperatures staying pretty close to average with highs in the low to mid 80s.
All right, Bill, thanks very much. When we come back, shell-shocked. The U.S. women's national team is on their way home after suffering a major loss to Sweden in the World Cup.
Now hiring carpenters. $2,000 sign-on bonus. Good pay and benefits. No weekends. Apply online or in person at the Board Store Home Improvements. Work with the best.
Hello. Yes, this is Nicolay Law. Well, no, I'm not actually, but I'm familiar with this work.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. If they want the real Nicolay, they should get the real Nicolay. Thank you. Russell Nicolay here. Yeah, we can help you.
In a world full of choices, make sure you get the real Nicolay.
You have a trash can here? That's all right, maybe we'll get you one. Let's get you a trash.
Do you know where your money's going? Ultra's online and mobile banking gives you instant access to your accounts and makes managing your finances easy. Halfway around the world or at your local neighborhood shop. No need to visit a branch to deposit checks, transfer money, or open new accounts. All of those and more are available right at your fingertips. Check your spending, make loan payments, and send money to your friends and family. Convenient banking that gives you control of your finances. Ultra Federal Credit Union, helping you live your best life.
At Toma Health, we're excited to announce our new cutting-edge technology with the addition of our new Da Vinci surgical system.
The Da Vinci surgical system will allow us to perform surgeries more efficiently and effectively. We will be doing gallbladders, hernias, bowel resections, among other things.
The Da Vinci robot allows us to perform very intricate surgeries in less time than we would naturally do it from a laparoscopic approach.
Learn more about our new Da Vinci surgical system at tomahealth.org.
Did you know the proper installation of your windows is just as important as the windows that you select? Improper installation can lead to issues like air leakage, mold, rotten wood, structural issues, and other future problems.
Don't take chances. Call Clear Choice Window and Home Solutions. Our factory-trained team will ensure your new windows are installed correctly the first time.
Clear Choice Window and Home Solutions, the clear choice for the best windows installed by the best people.
Contact us today and receive 48 months interest-free financing.
wow.
Get the day's news in your inbox. Email newsletters from News 8 Now. Sign up today. Go to news8000.com/newsletters to get started.
You expect more, so thank you for watching News 8 Now.
Us in the World Cup in Australia. Team USA took on Sweden yesterday morning, 4 a.m. kickoff with high expectations. The match went into extra time and then eventually penalty kicks. And despite a crucial save by the U.S.'s Alyssa Nair, missed shots on the part of Megan Rapinoe, Sophia Smith, and Kelly O'Hara meant that would be the USA's downfall. In the end, it did come down to one final kick from Sweden. Their 7th looked to have been stopped by Nair, but the ball just barely crossed the line on the rebound. After the game, 2 veterans shared the USA's disappointment.
We just lost the World Cup by a millimeter. That's tough. To come up short hurts. It's going to hurt for a long time.
I mean, it's tough. I mean, obviously we're proud of the way that we played.
Very likely Julie Ertz's last World Cup match representing the United States. The match was also the final World Cup appearance by Megan Rapinoe, who had announced her retirement earlier this summer. It's a team in transition with a lot of young players. We didn't get to see a ton of them in this World Cup, though. Plenty of opportunities, though, for the U.S. to reestablish itself in the coming years. We'll have a look at your final forecast right after this.
Contact North Central Paving to make your life smoother.
Stop in now at our biggest sale of the summer at Interior Designs in Holman. All our carpets are on sale, so you'll save money and get more for free. Free measuring and estimating at your home. Free furniture moving, even that heavy couch and king-size bed. Free removal of your old carpet and padding, and we'll recycle it. Free life of carpet labor warranty for as long as you own the carpet. All at the lowest prices of the year and 12 months no interest financing. Save money and get more for free during the biggest carpet sale of the year, going on now at Interior Designs Holman.
Earn now, spend later during Blaine's Farm and Fleet's Rewards Members Dollar Days. Now through August 13th, Rewards members earn $10 in Blaine's Bucks for every $100 spent in-store. Redeemable just like cash August 17th through the 27th. Start earning today on 40-pound bags of Blaine's Wild Bird Food, just $16.99. 2.5 gallons of Clean Def, only $11.99. And get a free $10 gift card when you spend $60 on Blue Buffalo dog food. Start earning Blaine's Bucks now to spend later, just like cash, at Blaine's Farm and Fleet.
To everyone who's hungry for something special,
Culver's is the place for us. Hi, what can I make fresh for you today? It's nice being greeted by people who are glad to see you. And I appreciate that they use real ingredients, like fresh beef and Wisconsin cheese. The frozen custard is so fresh and creamy, it tastes like it was made just for us. It's our pleasure. Just spending time with family, that's what mealtime at Culver's is all about.
From Wisconsin with love, welcome to Delicious!
Excuse me, is this flooring pet friendly?
I don't know. But I am.
Hi! Oh, you're a pretty girl. Whoops. Boy.
For huge savings on pet-friendly floors and real flooring experts, visit Carpet One. Carpet One Floor and Home. Right now at your local Carpet One, you can get help from our flooring experts while saving big and enjoying special financing on beautiful floors for your home. Come see us today.
Contact North Central Paving to make your life smoother.
Very small chance for a shower in spots this evening. Most of us stay dry. Lows in the Cross around 61. 85 tomorrow, and then about every other day, at least some low-end rain chances Wednesday, Friday, and Sunday.
Thanks a lot, Bill, and thank you for joining us tonight at 5.